guys, welcome to Life is for the Living. Yeah, I think it's been 1.5 months since I did the last video. Do you remember that time I had just gotten here and then I got injured? I had gone through 2 surgeries. I was like not in very good shape, and I had promised to give you a tour of my place because remember I told you last time I had moved. Now in Egypt, Kairos. So I want to show you a tour of my humble abode. It's a small 1 bedroom apartment, which is like really enough and comfy for me because I don't need a huge house because it's also just a hassle in cleaning, and then it can be lonely, especially like like this is my 3rd month, but I've not met even one Kenyan. Like, so most of the time it's just like I go to work and then come back to this apartment, so most of the time like it can get really pretty lonely. And since I was just recovering, I wasn't able to move like around, so it would have been a hassle just to even clean the house, like if the house was big. So I want to show you a tour of this house, and also there are things I'll pinpoint out. There are things that are like kind of different from like what we have at home, or maybe it's there but I haven't seen because I've been doing a little bit of construction also back at home. And when I source for accessories or like fittings and fixtures, I the ones I see here are a little bit different from what like I got back at home. So I want to share with you some of the things that I find like maybe they're different or cool here. And if you like them, maybe you can implement, or I don't know if at home we have them. If not, like maybe someone wants them, and if I'm here, probably if someone wants, I can like maybe bring them back for them when I come back home. So anyway, let me show you around and just so that you can have a tour of like where I stay. All right, so okay, I was starting in the kitchen. This is the main door when you come in. Of course, outside the door, there's like the whole hallway with the. Um, Let me see if I can be able to open it. All right, so that's the hallway that goes to the elevator and stuff. So this is my door. I usually like, okay, this is the peephole, those things that you see through. But most of the time, okay, just think me and paranoia and stuff. I usually put some tissue over there so that in case there's someone outside, they're not peeping through, and I already know. So I always just remove the tissue if someone, rings my bell. Otherwise, it's always like closed so you can peep. And then here behind the door, we have the consumer unit. Let me just show you. Now, there's something I want to highlight. There's always those 3 lights that are always on. I don't know what they are for. So, if you're an electrician, can you tell me what they signify? Because there's the red, I think it's green, and the other one, it's yellow. I don't know. They're always on, even at night when I switch off the lights and everything. There's always like this light coming from there. So I don't know what they are. So, and then there's also another one there with again some other cables inside. And then this is the kitchen. That's where I started my video from. Now behind the door, they're supposed to fix, like, I think here we have like the phone, the intercom, like they're supposed to fix. It's just this place is pretty new and they're still trying to fix stuff. So I'm supposed to have a phone there so that in case I have a visitor, they can call. That's for the internet. So I have like the house came furnished. I rented a fully furnished apartment because I didn't want to start buying appliances here, because in case I leave, I don't want to start selling stuff and I can't bring stuff home. So this is the fridge, just a sizable fridge, enough for me. A little bit of just skeletal cabinetry. Yeah, a little bit of where I can put the utensils and food, and everything is provided by the owner. Like this cutlery, all plates. And even when I moved here, like the first week, like 2 of the plates when I put in the microwave, they broke. So I told the owner, and she brought new plates. and some spoons, and then that's the cooking stove. This is the washing machine where I do my laundry from. That's the water cooler. All right, so when you rent like an unfurnished apartment here, it comes like you actually come start fixing even the bulb holders. Like you'll find hanging cables like these, including when places you're supposed to put lights. But for me, like anyway, they tried to fix the lights. Like here we have a light. Let me just move back a bit. We have that and that. But when you rent an apartment that is unfurnished, you'll have to fix. You buy your fans, you buy the ACs, you buy the bulb holders. You have to bring an electrician and try to fit. So that is, like from where I'm standing here now, you can see my living room. But before we go there, I wanted to show you. So when you look at their sockets, they open up like this. Okay. All right, this is a bit stuck. They open up and you can actually switch off the appliances or the switches. So they have like this plastic covering. You can actually lift them up if you want maybe to store something, but then usually if you have to switch them on and off, you can just do it on top. But then so they are good when you maybe install them in a place where there's a lot of moisture, like let's say when you don't want water to come in. But this is different from like what we have at home, or at least I've not seen this before I got here. So so they are cool. Yeah. And then another thing here, they don't have 3-pin like sockets, so everything is 2-pin. So anyone who's thinking of coming here, of course, if you have a 3-pin maybe what is it called, maybe or whatever gadget you have, you'll have to buy like an adapter from here, because even some of the 2-pins, the normal 2-pins that we have, they don't go inside, so you have to buy an adapter, and then so that you can be able to connect. So and then this is where I eat my meals. So after I cook here, this is where I bring my meals and I eat from here. And then this is my TV, which I hardly watch anyway, but I just like for the noise, a little bit. So, and then I have this couch that actually, this is a couch, but turns into a bed. So most of the time it's always in the bed mode. Yeah, because most of the time I just like lounging there if I'm like cooking or watching TV. But if you put it upright, it will be another like sofa. And then that's the balcony where I work from sometimes. Like I have my laptop there, I was just doing some work. And then that's the view from like my balcony. That's how I see outside. And then from the balcony, like when you're coming from the the main door, this is my clothes rack. Of course it's movable, it's not like permanent here. I can take my clothes wherever. Sometimes if I want something to dry faster, because remember it comes from the machine when it's like dry already, so usually just air them out there. If I want something to air very fast, I'll put it like under here where the fan can blow, or you can put it at the balcony, but because of dust sometimes I don't like putting it outside. Then from there, when you come in, you go to the bathroom. This is my bathroom, and again, as I said, the sockets come like this, so I actually don't have to open like this. I can just switch on from here. You see, when you switch on from here, we'll have light, and then that's the main light. And then also if I switch this one off, and then the second switch, let me switch it on, that's for the mirror. So sometimes at night when I have to use the bathroom and I don't need that much light, when you just sleep, you just switch on these little mirror lights, and then it provides light. And then there's a shower tray there. Yeah, that's just a sizable bathroom, like with a sink and a toilet and a bathroom. And then we have a boiler here. Like in the morning, I always switch it on just to heat the water, and then switch it off when because it has like it graduated here. Like usually I don't like showering with very hot water, so when it just warms a bit, I just switch it off. I don't let it go to maximum because that's too hot for me. And then from the bathroom, we come to the bedroom. It has 2 beds, like I think the other apartment that I featured in Sudan, It has like two beds, but of course I'm alone, so I just sleep on one of the beds. This one usually I just put my bag and stuff when I come from home. I just dump it there. And then this is the crutch that I was using to walk. Right now I'm on my feet, so it's just there. Of course I can throw it away. I have like just a sizable wardrobe. Just fits my stuff, because remember I just came with the suitcase, so I don't have like a lot of stuff, and I'm one person who can actually have a lot of things. So I'm trying to be a minimalist. So I'm trying not to buy a lot of stuff, so that by the time I leave, because in Sudan when the war broke, I just left everything. So all my clothes and everything, we left them back there. So that was a lesson. Like, I don't want to buy a lot of stuff. So in case I just have to grab and go, or in case I have to lose anything, I don't have to lose as much as I did when I was there. And then here, this is where I sit when I'm working. Like if I don't want to sit in the living room or at the balcony and it's at night, so I usually sit over here and do my work from here. This is actually the table that broke my foot, so I brought it here and then put it in between the wardrobe and the wall so that it doesn't move that much, because the legs are not very stable. So that's why I put it over there. So I usually sit there and then do my work. If I'm grading papers, if I'm reading, if I'm watching something, I do it from there. And then again, this is the view from my bedroom. So from here I can actually see what's going on around here. Like my colleagues live in some of the flats. Just like from my bedroom I can actually see them. If people are walking out there, I can tell. So that's how it is. So I don't know if it's, yeah, so that's how it looks. And then at the corner there, in between those two buildings, there's like the new capital, yeah, administrative capital that is being built. So generally that's how my house looks like. I mean, it's small but very comfy to my standards, and it's very clean, and there's very nice security, and the outside is like really really cute. I will do like a video of what my compound looks like, because we have like waterfalls and stuff, but then yeah, I'll do it when I go out. And then when you look here, if you notice, I have like this one shoe. Like, you'll see like different colors, but then they're all for one leg, the right leg, because on my left leg I can't put on like regular shoes, so I just usually put on these are cast shoe. These I bought from the pharmacy, because the toe is still swollen, so I can't force it into the shoe. So I usually wear like one nice shoe or normal shoe, and on my left I'm always wearing that shoe. So like the shoes for my left leg are just still, they are new, not unworn. Like these other ones I keep wearing, and changing every day. Yeah, so I actually didn't know cast shoe is a thing until maybe I got injured. This is how it comes. It comes in a box like this. So it's called a cast shoe. You buy it from the pharmacy. So this is how my apartment looks like. Yeah, a little bit of hangings on the wall. Everything just came with the house. And right now it's winter, so most of the time I don't even use the AC. Even the fan, I'm just putting it on, but then it's not that hot, so, but I just decided to put it on. It just helps to something. So as I promised, I'll give you a tour of my apartment, and that's what it looks like. Let me know what you think. And yeah, and if there's any Kenyan who's watching these and is in Cairo, you can reach out. I mean, we can meet or something, because I haven't met any Kenyans since I came here, as I said, and it can be really lonely. I'm told they're Kenyans, but then they're like in a far place, and since I'm still new here, I haven't been moving around. I'm not so sure how to get around, so I'm yet trying to establish ways of connecting with Kenyans. Now there is a Kenyan group on Facebook for here, so I posted there, just wanting to meet Kenyans. But then someone reached out to me, but I realized that person wasn't a Kenyan. That person is Egyptian, and the person sent me even his number, and he was like, yeah, he can show me around, and then he's so I was like a bit skeptical, because I was like, how did he even get to that group? So I think he just accepted as a friend. So he was trying to convince me that the way he's known to Kenyans there, and even he has he's been given I don't know, there's this thing they give on the Facebook, like top fan or something. So like, I'm a top fan. I'm like, I realize I'm also a top fan in so many Facebook groups of people that I don't know, people who don't know me. So I developed Cold Feet. So in as much as, yes, he wanted to show me around, but stranger danger. So I decided like, no, I'm not gonna meet this stranger. So in as much as like he reached out, but I'm like, I developed cold feet, so I didn't get to meet him. But I'm positive that I'll meet some Kenyans very soon. When that happens, I'll let you know. But so far I'm well, I'm doing good, and yeah, that's where I live. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour of my and that's what it looks like. So until the next video, bye bye.